people get this blurred and confused, mentors and sponsors. So let's define them first. A mentor is a person who can give you feedback, who can coach you, who can give you perspective, who can sit and watch you in a presentation and say, you know, you did that well, you might want to do that differently next time, or I really gained this. I don't know if you were trying to make that point, but it's a person. It could be a peer. It could even be somebody, quite frankly, people don't think about this. It could be somebody who's in a lower level role, who has been at a company a long time, who really understands how to place roles, so to speak. You know, it could be an executive assistant who really knows this is how this rolls. That could be a mentor. Now, a sponsor is very different. A sponsor is someone who is in your organization. A mentor could be in another organization. A sponsor's in your organization typically. A sponsor is someone more senior than you. A sponsor is the person who can mention your name when you're not in the room. You know, I think we're going to open an office in New Orleans. You know, Deb Elam, you know, she would be great for that. You know, Deb Elam's not even in the room. I don't even know the conversations being had, but somebody knows enough about me, feels comfortable enough about me and my capability to mention my name. That's the sponsor. So there was a study done by the Center for Talent Innovation years ago, which looked at mentors and sponsors. Sylvia Hewlett is the person, and I recommend her book highly. It's called Forget a Mentor, Get a Sponsor. And she basically did some empirical research. And what it showed is in the US white men have many, many more mentors and many more sponsors and fewer mentors. People of color and women have many, many more mentors and fewer sponsors. So how does that show up? It shows up because it means white men are getting less feedback, that coaching feedback, but a lot of pull through. A lot of, Bob would be great for this, or Joe would be a good candidate. Women and people of color getting a lot of feedback, but not a lot of pull through, not a lot of people with real juice mentioning their name. So it's something to think about because you need both. A mentor can move to be a sponsor. If you have somebody that's giving you feedback and let's say they get promoted, that's the natural sponsor because it's somebody who knows you. So it is important to have people. I subscribe to having a personal board of directors. So if I think about myself as a company, Deb Incorporated, who's on my board of directors, right? Who's in that mix that can give me perspective and feedback about anything? I will make it very clear. They're all non-voting board members. So I'm the only vote. And if I had a spouse, that would be a vote because whatever happens impacts us. And I think that's important. I think people miss that. You really miss having that board of directors. So, you know, mentors, sponsors, somebody in your circle, in your cheering team makes sense.